Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm making some dulces enchilados. I am so excited for this. I'm basically going to be grabbing some Skittles, Gummy Bears, some fruit roll-ups, and Gushers, and covering them up in a mix with chamoy, Tajin, Lucas candy, and I also picked up this Tajin habanero powder, which I'm hoping gives the candy a little kick of spice because I like things spicy. So I am going to try and attempt to recreate the PicaPica candy from Instagram. I hope it tastes good, and yeah, let's get started and get to it. So the first thing I'm doing right now is kind of separating my candy. I went ahead and bought little containers at the dollar store because I'm going to be packaging some up for my friends if it turns out good. Hopefully it turns out good so I can actually put it in a little packaging and give it to my friends. But yeah, I want to make the little mix, and I think I'm going to get started with the Gummy Bears. I just went ahead and went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of Gummy Bears and Skittles. These I got at Fred Meyer's, but you guys can find the candy anywhere. So I'm just going to separate everything and get started with the mix. It's only a few ingredients, so you don't need a lot. First things first, you are going to need some powdered sugar and a chamoy liquid. I also bought the Lucas gusanito so I can kind of add it because I love this stuff, and I don't know, I feel like this will be sweet and it'll give the chamoy a really good taste. So I also went ahead and bought little containers so I can mix the candy in here. So I want to get started with that. For this recipe, you will need 5 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of chamoy. This is the chamoy I'll be using. You guys can find this at your local Mexican store, or I think Walmart might carry it. But I'm also gonna throw in some Lucas gusanito in the mix to make it a little bit sweeter. I'll be trying it as I go. There's really no measurements. I have a little bowl there. Okay, for this part, you guys, I have no measurements. I just kind of eyed it, and I planned on adding more if I felt like it needed more. So I would say add this to your liking. This part is super simple. All you have to do is mix the chamoy and powder sugar until you see no clumps, and you'll know when your mix is ready because the mix starts to turn into this really silky smooth mixture like I show you guys on here. The girl who I saw put her mix in the microwave for 10 seconds, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now that I took this out of the microwave, I'm gonna keep stirring until I don't see any of the lumps from the sugar. This is super easy. It smells really, really good. I wanna try it. Oh my god, this tastes amazing. Now that I have that, I'm going to put this aside. You could get an empty bowl or container, but I'm just going to get this container so I can really shake the candy up in there. I'm going to start with the Gummy Bears, but you guys could do basically anything. Gummy Bears are my favorite gummy candy. Now I'm going to throw some of our mixture into the gummies. It's so good. Cover it up and then shake it. Guys, now I'm going to add some of the Tajin. I'm not really mixing, and some of the Lucas powder. along with the Tajin habanero to give it a little bit of a kick. We're gonna close this. Wow, that smells so good. Then we're gonna shake. Okay guys, this part is super simple. Once you have it in your container or bowl, you want to shake everything up, and you can add as much Tajin and candy powder as you like. It's basically all to your liking. I want them covered. Okay guys, so I have a new container. I'm going to start with the Skittles now. Oh, oops. So I got 3 bags of Skittles. Look at all the goodness. Okay, we're basically gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add some of our mix. I'm gonna add just 1 full scoop of the chamoy mix. Ooh, look at them covered. Okay, we're gonna throw some of the chamoy. Here's some, oh. It does have a stopper, so you have to remove that. Coco, don't eat that! Instead of shaking them, I'm just going to mix them with a spoon. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You kind of do it as you go. For me, I just kept adding until I thought they were good to go. As you see here, I kind of just add and add and add. But yeah, once I thought they were good to go, I started putting them into the little containers that I got for my friends. And as you can see, I'm going to start to layer them. So I basically started with the Skittles, and then now I'm adding the Gummy Bears. I was super excited because at this point I had already tried both of them. I'm about to make the Gushers. I hope these are enough, because I only bought 1 box. Okay, these are already kind of sticky, which is good. I want it to be really, really sticky. I'm only gonna add a little bit of the sauce on these. And then we're gonna shake. Oh, these look so good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, because I don't have a lot, I think I'm gonna try and divide them. Like there's 5 Gushers there, so I'm gonna do 5 there. So far, what I have in this little container is Gushers right here, Gummy Bears right here, and underneath we got the Skittles so they can kind of work their way through. But look at that yumminess. Oh my god, that looks so good. The Gushers look amazing. And then we got the Skittles down under. Okay, so now how am I gonna do the fruit roll up? I didn't watch any tutorials on how to do it, so I'm gonna try and do it as best as I can. Hopefully it turns out good. There's a total of 6 fruit roll-ups, which is perfect because I do have 6 little containers. So I'm gonna move everything out of my way first and kind of make some space for myself. Just went ahead and cut out some of this wax paper. So we have our wax paper ready. Okay, these are too long, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, take it out of this paper. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use my little brush. Guys, this part was my favorite. It was super easy. I was doubting myself for a minute because I didn't watch any tutorials or anything on it. So I figured, well, how hard can it be? So I just decided to use my little brush and spread the chilito right on top, which is the mix, the salsa mix, and basically dipping your brush and then spreading it all over. You want to do this on both sides, so when you turn it over, you're able to sprinkle some of that chili powder on top. So you'll see me here spreading the sauce again on the other side, and then your mix for the powder is going to be Tajin and the Lucas chamoy powder, which is what I'm putting into the little plate right now. But again, everything is to your liking, totally up to you guys. And then I just figured I would go ahead and sprinkle it on top and then turn it over and do the same thing. So super easy, not that hard. This worked for me. I hope it works for you guys. If you guys have a better way of doing this, then definitely go for it. I just figured, how can I make this work? Because I had not looked up a tutorial or anything, so I just kind of winged it again, you guys. This was for fun, so I figured, why not just give it a go? Ooh, look at that. You guys, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, I have to bring it up. You guys, look how good that looks. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, this was the tricky part because I wanted to make sure that it actually looked like a fruit roll-up. So what I did was save the little wrapper, and once I had all the chili powder on it, I went ahead and I rolled it back up. I did leave some of that wet mix at the end so I could stick the paper as I rolled it in. So that really helped me be able to roll it up with really no issue. And you kind of see me here just, you know, forming it into the little roll, but it's super easy. Once you get it the first time, it just goes by super quick. So I'm going to leave a few more clips so you guys can kind of see how I did it. Like I said, you are going to get both sides with the wet mixture. Then you're going to sprinkle your powder mix, save the wrapper, and then wrap it back up. So here is my version of PicaPica candies. We got a fruit roll-up, we got Gummy Bears, Gushers, and Skittles at the bottom. I'm gonna close these up and then do a try test for you guys real quick, so give me 1 second. Alright guys, I am all done. It turned out so good. I was picking at the candy as I was making it, but I'm gonna do a little try test for you guys. The only thing I haven't tried is the Gushers, so I'm really excited to try those. I'm gonna just grab one and go in. And the gummies are so good. Ooh, so good. I think they're actually kind of addictive. I also just love chamoy and Tajin on most of my fruit. Me personally, I love these, but I do think that if you are wanting to make like a little treat for your friends, your brothers, your parents, or whatever, and they like spicy candy, I think this is a great idea. I hope you guys found it easy. I highly suggest you try these. They're so good and so easy to make, although I felt like they took me forever to make. But then again, I was stopping, doing this, doing that, but they turned out so good. I'm so excited. I love how they taste. So if you try them, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you head out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.